Alright, Morgana, lead the way!
Sure. Before we go, though, I have a question. Are you incapable of speaking like a human being?
Oh,
Does it really require explanation?
get it. We are friends now, so, I don't have to talk so stiff-like.
You call that stiff?
Yeah, why? Though, to tell you the truth, I've kind of forgotten how to talk casual. Guess that's just what happens when everyone around you the big cheese. I am very respectful to my seniors. I'll have you know.
This conversation is going nowhere, so let's go.
So, you got here a couple years back. Neat! You gonna start working here once your face all clears up?
I have no intention of becoming a prostitute now. And Maria has already said she will accept that. Instead, I am tasked with other chores, such as cooking and cleaning, in order to earn my keep.
Oh, huh. Maria's even more generous than I thought.
Generous?
Most places wouldn't look after a girl for that long. Let alone give her a room of her own and buy her ointment.
The ointment is his doing, technically speaking, but I suppose she's right. You're right. I have begun to feel the same way recently. Taking care of a few chores cannot possibly counterbalance the burden my being here places on everyone else. They would surely all be better off without me.
That's the whole end of all. Sure, maybe it doesn't bounce out. They're letting you stay here out of the kindness of their hearts. But that don't mean you'd be better off elsewhere. That you're not pulling your weight.
You've been here for all of, what, an hour? How can you possibly know that?
Just look at this place. It's better looking than a lot of places outside the slums. And it's you who's been keeping it so clean, Morgana. The last place I was in, it was dirtier than a beer's bunghole. But this is like heaven compared to that. Without you around, Morgana, the girls wouldn't be able to sleep so comfortably.
Perhaps.
Are you blushing? You're blushing, aren't you? It's nothing to be ashamed of, really. You can even jump into my arms if you want.
You know... You're incredibly obnoxious.
My heart,
For For a second there, she almost had me feeling a little better about myself, but that went right out the window.
So you came here a couple years back? That would have been right around when the Lord slaves revolted, yeah?
Yes, right about then.
I wish I could have been there for it. I bet it was all sorts of crazy.
You mean you weren't around when it happened?
Nope. I wasn't in these parts till about a year or so ago. I've only heard the stories. But when the uprising happened, I wasn't even in this country. I was way away.
I see. So you only moved here recently then.
Nah, I didn't move. I was kidnapped.
What?
I'm a bit of an earhead, if you have noticed. One day, I was just suddenly taken captive, and then I got sold off.
What? Really?
Yeah.
She was taken captive and sold off. I didn't mishear her, did I? You talk about it like it's just a part of your daily routine.
Well, it is the second time it's happened. Oi.
It is?
Okay. Back to the tour then. Shall we?
What? That raises even more questions.
Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about what I want to call you, Morgana.
What do you want to call me? Is that not what my name is for?
Nicknames, come on. Step 1, to making friends, duh. So, from now on, I'm gonna call you Morgs. M-O-R-G-S. And with a hard G and a soft one, just so there's no confusion.
Thank you. I would have never figured it out without your help.
More.
Can you not call me that? It rather gets on my nerves.
You can call me Jerry.
You can't be serious. Good heavens. I cannot keep up with this girl. Anyway, that about covers it. All that's left to show you is the storeroom.
Weren't we just there?
Yes, but there's a second one. Below us.
Below is the floor?
I made my way to the corner of the room, crouching down and pulling up from one of the floorboards. From beneath it appeared a staircase leading downward.
Ooh, underground storage. Nice and cool to keep things fresh too.
This room serves a second purpose, though. It's also a shelter for us to hide in, should any sort of trouble arise. Fortunately, it has not yet been used for that purpose. But we're not in the safest area, so we must be prepared for anything.
That makes sense. A nice place as this, I guess it is still in the slums.
Indeed.
Here's hoping we don't have to use it.
Indeed.
So, that's everything then. Seeing the whole place.
Yes, that's everything. Or I suppose I should show you the kitchen as...
What's up?
I completely forgot I was trying to start a fire. I scrambled back to the kitchen, but as I had feared, it was far too late. The coals were long since dead. All that work for nothing.
Looks like you've got a bit of an ear-headed side to Morgs.
And who do you think is to blame for that?
It's alright. We can get it lit together.
Together? This is all your responsibility. As the sun began to set and meal preparations were complete, the girls started to emerge from their rooms, a bustling forming in and around the kitchen. Wait, I couldn't tell if that was narrator or me. I can't.
It's Morgana.
It's still okay, because it was like the girls. I thought maybe they're talking about Morgana and Ceren. Some sluggishly rubbed the sleep from their eyes, while others complained about clients. Some took a moment for me to recognize in their casual clothes sans makeup. Off the job and being themselves, they look less like prostitutes and more like just ordinary girls. There were around 10 girls who actually stayed at the brothel, and another 10 or so who came in to work from outside. It was a fairly large-scale operation, at least to my eyes. Though there were a couple other smaller brothels in the slums, this one was the one everyone directed anyone interested to first. Girls with nowhere else to go stayed here, and girls who did have a place to go back to stayed there. No one actually owned their homes, though. They either lived with a man or shared a place with a few other girls. None of them had husbands or children. Supposedly there were those who did in this line of work, but it was rather uncommon. I scooped out servings of soup from the cauldron sitting over the fire, dishing it out to girls as they came by. No one gave me any unpleasant looks at the sight of my face. They said good morning and smiled. Just like any other day. I whispered a greeting to each of them in turn. But given how noisy the kitchen was, it was unlikely any of them heard it.
Oh boy! I'm sure it's bouncing in here. I like me a place with some energy. Woohoo!
I'm glad to hear that. It didn't take long for Ceren to start hitting it off with the other prostitutes. Her perky disposition was undeniably overdone, but everyone seemed to enjoy the positive attention she was giving them well enough. In almost no time at all, the girls were fawning over her. She's like a puppy. Once everyone had their food, they settled into their individual mealtime activities. The bland, watery soup was expectedly unpopular, even though everyone knew there was nothing that could be done about it. This again, several of them murmured, to which Maria stood up and chastised them, saying, "You should be grateful you've gotten anything to eat at all."
Nika.
Oops, I know.
And Morgana worked her butt off to make it for you. It's rude to complain.
Oh, I'm sorry, really am. It ain't her cooking I am complaining about. You know that, right? Don't you, Morgana?
It doesn't bother me. And you're perfectly justified in being displeased. It's hardly nutritious enough to get you through the day. True enough, I guess. Would be great if we could get something with a little more oomph. Like a big old slab of meat.
Whee! I love meat! Woohoo! Just thinking about it has me drooling. Oh, meat! Bring on the meat! Can't wait!
Save that drool for work, because that's the only meat you'll get here.
I wonder maybe I can pretend this root-looking thing is meat and it'll actually taste like it. Oh, meat! From the depth I summon thee! Yeah! Meat! M-E-A-T! Yum. Oh, nope, still not meat. Oh.
No shit, genius.
Oh.
Meat.
You don't like meat, Morgs? Now, you won't grow up to be big and strong if you're such a picky eater.
I'm not picky about what I eat, no. All sustenance is a gift from God to man. I would never refuse his.
Well. Is the meat not to your liking then, Saint? Hear that, slave? The Saint says your brother tastes so bad it makes a wretch.
You alright, Morgs? You're super pale.
I'm just fine. It's been more than 2 years, and I still can't get that taste out of my mouth. No matter how hard I try to forget it. Sometimes when I'm awake, like just now, and sometimes as an awful nightmare.
If you're not feeling good, maybe you should lay down.
I'm fine, really.
Are you sure?
Maybe meat's out of the question, but some bread would sure be nice, at least. Oh, God, yes! Bread! Too bad supplies have been so scarce lately. It's all the damn Lord's fault! Not that a bunch of whores can do a fuck about it.
Is the Lord really that bad of a guy?
Oh, right. You haven't been here very long. You don't know what he's like. Yes, He is a terrible man. He oppresses his people and rejects the word of God. He is a cruel, heartless, barbaric madman. He deserves the strictest of judgments.
So does everyone in the city hate him then?
I doubt you'll find a single person who thinks otherwise.
Huh? Well, I hope he stops being the Lord soon then.
What do you mean?
I just mean it'd be nice if someone else could take over for him. Then he could just be a regular old guy. He wouldn't have to worry about running a city stuff. Everyone wins!
It would be nice, yes, but...
Pretty damn brilliant, and I...
Even I know it's not that simple, and I'm only 11. How would a bunch of slum dwellers even begin to instate a new lord? Does she even think before speaking?
Oh damn, I was hoping to make it before breakfast time. So about that, I brought bread.
Speak of the blood. There's two of us, we're twins!
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you, I just... No, you go.
There's two of us! Here! Toss it here, I'll toss it to you!
No, me first!
Patient please, you're acting like wild animals that I haven't eaten in days.
Look at you, Jacopo. You've got girls fawning all over you.
Don't just watch. Help! It's not meat after, it's the bread.
Touché. That said, pretty sorry batch you got for us today. You could probably crack someone's head open with this. There's no hope for the world if we've fallen so far that girls are tripping over each other to get their hands on this.
Want fresh soft bread? Well, start saving your coins. Until then, it's the best we can get. Just soak in your soup for a bit. It should soften it up a little. Though you should be grateful to have it at all.
How much longer till I fall into a pile of money?
Morgs? It's a man! There is a man here! Woohoo!
I have eyes, thank you very much.
Who is it? You know? Oh, is he a client?
No, he's not. He's more... how should I put it? Someone who doesn't know how to keep his nose out of other people's business.
Excuse me, did your eyes fail to detect that I have ears?
Yeah, here he comes.
Haven't seen you around here before. New girl?
You first, mister. Who you? Since you came in through the back door, I'm guessing you work here.
Something like that.
Holy moly! I've never seen a male prostitute before. Oh my!
You, me, outside, now!
Oh, whoa! Talk about aggressive. Inter-office romance never ends well, you know. Maria will get really mad if she finds out, you know. The ship's sinking before it even leaves the port. Two prostitutes in the throes of forbidden love? Until one day, an older client finds out and goes mad with rage. All of a sudden, there's a knife in his hand. He swings and
Maria, what the hell's wrong with this new girl? I've never seen anyone with this much air inside their head.
Ah, that's Ceren. She joined today.
Ceren.
Ceren. She's a bit off in the head, but she's a nice girl. I'm sure you'll get on just fine.
nice to meet ya. Wait, does that mean we have the boss's approval? Woohoo! It's crazy enough that they're running this place themselves, but to allow? No. Cheer on a sinking ship. This place is out of this world. Oh my. We just spent 5 minutes ago, though. So, how about we start as friends? Yeah.
Shut up and listen for me for a second, chatterbox. Until I say otherwise, you're not to speak another word. You will listen to every last word I say and carve into that empty skulls of yours. Understood?
Oh, yay.
And there you have it. I assist with brothel's operations, nothing more. I presume you've been told how this place doesn't have a former manager, so sometimes situations arise for which a man's presence is necessary.
Yep. He may look like a scrawny dork, but he's actually surprisingly useful.
Was that really necessary?
Sorry, my bad. Slip of the tongue.
So, have you two known each other a long time? You seem like you're pretty close.
It was pretty much just the two of us fighting to survive for years.
That's awesome. I love that kind of thing. Together through thick and thin.
Not too long ago, he and some other guys started up a band of peacekeepers, so he's been spending more of his time training up with them these days. That said, I guess it's not too bad knowing we've got someone we can throw at troublemakers if need be.
Ooh, peacekeepers, sweet! Woohoo! You don't look like you'd put up much of a fight, though, mister.
You want to test that theory? Maria, you need to teach this girl some damn manners. You'd be drowning in complaints she'd treat patrons like this.
Right. I'll have you know, I butter my clients up so much they're big, slippery mess when I'm done with them. I'll be just fine. I promise.
Oh, I bet they get slippery, but not from butter.
What? That's not what I meant. I swear.
What are you getting all flustered for? You're a whore just like the rest of us.
On a somewhat related subject, where exactly did you pick up some of these mannerisms?
Why do you ask? I seem pretty normal to me.
It'll be quicker to list things about you that are normal than aren't.
There's actually a majorly huge story behind that.
Oh? Is that so?
And what would that be? You weren't raised by wolves in the wilderness and never learned how to behave like a normal person, were you?
You are not too far off, actually. When I was younger...
Wait. You don't have to. No one's forcing you to say anything you don't want to.
I didn't grow up with my parents. I live with a bunch of really nice men, and I learned a lot from them. I didn't even know my name until they told me.
Pardon?
I thought my name was me until I was around 5. But then one of the nice men told me it was actually Ceren. He was super duper disappointed in me. Call me the dumbest broad I've ever known. Talk about rude. But they kind of rubbed off on me, so that's probably what you're seeing.
Well, that certainly is the story.
Is that not good enough for you?
I'll just say the nice man was absolutely right.
How rude! Oh.
It's genuinely concerning how stupid this girl is. Anyway, food time.
I am stuffed! It's amazing how much of a difference a little bread makes.
Glad you enjoyed it. 'Cause starting tomorrow, you gotta work if you want to eat.
Yeah, boss.
Alright, she'll be working here too. It almost slipped my mind. She seems like such an innocent girl. So far removed from the carnal desire. Yet she'll be out there selling her body, letting them put their filthy hands all over it.
What? You've been staring my face. Something, fierce.
Well,
Huh?
I was just admiring the unusual color of your skin.
Yeah, I'm not from around these parts. I'd like to go back home someday. Who knows if that will ever happen?
Home. She did say she was taken from her home and sold off. I imagine that would make it difficult to go back. Speaking of, you and Jacopo look kind of similar skin color-wise.
Do we?
We're both on the darker side. I wish I had super pretty white skin like yours, boss.
I appreciate the compliment, but most everyone around here is really fair. My skin's nothing special.
And just because we both have tan skin doesn't necessarily mean we're from the same region.
Where you from, Jackie?
Jackie?
A pretty dang adorable nickname, ain't it?
Would very much appreciate it if you never call me that again.
Oh, but it's so cute. Oh.
Back to the question of where I'm from. I don't remember. In my earliest memories, I was already living here. Just so things weren't great wherever it was, otherwise I would probably remember something.
But, Jackie, maybe where you came from is close to where I came from, huh? Go back a few generations and maybe we even share some family. Whoa.
I wager I guess you probably come from the same part of the world as me. You go back far enough, We find we share ancestors. But who knows? I told you stop calling me that! I suppose there's a chance you're right about that.
That makes us family then, Jackie.
Ugh, get off me. Let go, damn it.
Well, well, she seems to have taken quite a liking to you. Why did I just think that I wish he had said that no, they weren't? Once it started getting dark out, the kitchen became a deserted wasteland. The girls went off to work, and he went home. The brothel was divided into 2 distinct work and living areas. If it weren't, and they just used the whole building for business, it probably would have run off long ago. I'd only ever been in the work area during the day. And though it was largely masked by the scent of various incenses burned through the night, it was filled with the unmistakable raw stench of a man. Cleaning it always put me in a dour mood. The corpses I gathered and buried were far less repulsive. In the living area, there was the kitchen, storage areas, and a large hall of sorts where the girls used as a communal bedroom. They would stumble in after a long night of work and all sleep together like a big family. I made a point of sleeping off in the corner, which wasn't strictly necessary since they slept while they worked and vice versa. I could just never seem to make myself comfortable sleeping in the middle of such a big, empty space. Today was slightly different, though. I wasn't sleeping alone. Ceren was there, which I suppose shouldn't have surprised me.
Let's sleep together, Morgs.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I just like people putting their hands all over me. It makes me uncomfortable.
gee. So what do you oppose to is snuggling, not sleeping together? Oh, and here I thought you didn't like me. I was about to cry.
It's still too early to decide how I feel about you. We only met today.
Look, all the more reason we should sleep together.
In what way does that make any sense?
Simple. The best way to get to know me better is through some good old-fashioned spooning. Words don't got nothing on a plain physical contact. That's how you get to know what someone's really like on the inside.
Your choice of words makes that sound incredibly improper.
Besides, I start work tomorrow, which means I probably won't get another chance to sleep with you for a while. Oh. So it's gonna be tonight, please.
Fine. But only if you agree to give me enough space. At least let me finish my sentence.
Gotta get in there before you have a chance to change your mind.
It feels like we've adopted a dog.
I promise, I'm 101% human.
I never said you weren't. Just that. Never mind. I take it back. It's not like we got a dog. It's like a tornado dropped in and made a horrible mess of my day.
That's Ceren for you. Woohoo! You just wait. I'll crack that big old icy shell of yours soon, Morgs.
Is that really how I come off? Out of curiosity, are you not afraid of being so close to me?
Huh? Why would I be?
When you first saw my face, you thought it was caused by some kind of disease. Are you not concerned that still might be the case? And that, you might catch whatever it is?
Well, you probably wouldn't be here if it was something contagious. As sweet as Marie is, she shouldn't keep you around if she thought you might get the other girls sick. And nobody else seemed all that concerned at breakfast. Which means, whatever those marks in your face are, Morgs, they're probably not a danger to anybody else.
I'm surprised. You actually have something resembling a functioning brain.
Believe it or not, I am super duper smart.
Now that I know isn't true. But anyway, I'm talking more, emotionally. You can logically understand that I probably don't pose any danger and still be uncomfortable, still want to keep your distance. I know several of the girls do. And I can't blame them either. They need to be healthy to work, to make their living. There's nothing wrong with wanting to avoid any potential risk, no matter how small. Or perhaps they don't even realize they're doing it themselves, in which case there's nothing anyone can do.
I'm not sure how much help I can be, since I don't really get why anyone would want to keep their distance from you. But I don't think it's that hopeless. If they don't realize they're doing it, then you just have to open their eyes. Easy peasy, right? Make them realize. And then tell them, stop trying to avoid me! You have the right to at least that much. I really think you need to be a little more assertive, Morgs. No one's gonna get mad if you stick up for yourself every once in a while.
They will, though.
What? Who will?
All man's suffering is purposeful. It's all part of God's plan, His trials for us on this earth. He would be very displeased if I were to turn my back on His plan for me.
I really think you're overthinking it, Morgs. Less unfun things means more room for fun things. And more fun things is always better.
Would you call your life fun?
Morgs.
You were taken from your home, and now you work as a prostitute in the slums of a strange country. Do you call that fun? It just seems depressing to me.
Huh?
I'm...
Nope, I'm perfectly happy. Not a sorrow in the world. hasn't been a single day in my life I felt sad or depressed or like life sucks. I mean, sure, there are days when I think I'd be to see my mom again. But I don't really have time to worry about anything other than here and now. And as far as I'm concerned, now is always the best time of my life. Don't got any room to feel bad about anything.
Oh, crap.
So hey, Morgs.
I was thrown into a carriage by a strange man and brought here.
Yeah, do you remember where we stopped? Okay, I think it's right there. Jaren,
Okay.
start at don't got any room to feel bad about anything.
Wait, where are we? Oh. Don't got any room to feel bad about anything.
I see. You're quite the optimist. So much it almost burns.
Consider myself lucky to have ended up at this brothel. Everyone's amazing!
Then I pray you'll find yourself at home here.
You're kind of sweet, Morgs.
Kind of?
Oh, slip over the tongue. You are always sweet. Yeah. Where am I? Oh, so hey, Morgs. How did you end up here a couple years back?
I was thrown into a carriage by a strange man and brought here, with no chance of ever returning. Not taken, but sold. Though ultimately the difference is insignificant.
You what?
I came through a similar route as you.
Oh, huh. Guess that makes us, peas in a pod.
Not at all, or anything but. I'm nowhere near as optimistic as her. Never mind energetic and cheerful. No, don't be foolish, Morgana. That's not why we're not alike. It's because I'm God's chosen daughter. I have absolutely no reason to feel inferior to a mere prostitute. We're nothing alike, and we must never be.
You're so warm, Morgs. I'm gonna sleep great tonight. Woohoo!
I am such a disgrace.
Lord Barnier, we are very much interested in seeing the Saint's miraculous powers for ourselves.
I knew it would not be long before someone asked. Weren't much too healthy to see the effects of the miracle in ourselves after all. Which, of course, is anything but a problem. Fallen ill would only serve to interfere with our ability to enjoy these feasts.
Well said, my lord.
Which is why I have arranged for a most fortuitous slave to have the miracle performed upon. Bring him in.
Yes, sir!
As you can see, this slave is on the verge of death. He can hardly even walk on his own 2 feet. Under any other circumstances, I would keep such an unseemly thing out of sight, so as to not tarnish your festive mood, my guests. But I believe he will serve as a fine sample on which to test the miracle's efficacy.
Morgana.
He wants to test my miracle?
Rejoice, slave. Good fortune shines upon you. You heard me, daughter of God. This poor slave is in need of your assistance. Give unto him your blessing, if you would be so gracious.
I don't care how you try to dress it up, Lord. My miracle is not a show for your parties.
Oh my. So you refuse to heal him then? After making such a scene about how your blood is for the sick, the poor, and the suffering at that. Even a saint's dignity has its limits, it seems. I understand. You don't want to be sullied by this filthy old slave, do you?
I never said any such thing.
Then you know what you must do. Do not make me intervene, daughter of God. I am asking you to do this out of respect.
I would happily give my blood for that man.
I knew you would come around. Let's see. Where should we let your blood from? I see no point in wasting unmarred flesh from a mere slave. For a mere slave. Your fingertip will do nicely. He can drink the blood directly from the cut. Because I certainly don't have any goblets to spare for him. Let us begin then, shall we, O daughter of God? Drink, slave. Suck upon the blood that spills from her finger. Do not let even a single drop go to waste. That's out. Tell me, slave. Has your ailment been remedied? If it has, leap into the air for my guests.
I am cured, my lord! But behold, I am cured!
Oh, splendid. An undeniable miracle.
Look, my lord, I'm cured! I'm in better shape than ever!
We've seen more than enough. Stop hopping about like a filthy swamp toad.
Yes, my lord!
You are dismissed, slave. But first, give your thanks to the saint, and all my guests who bore witness to your miraculous recovery.
Thank you so much, sirs and madams. Thank you so much, oh holy saint.
And now that you've borne witness to the blood's power, I'm sure you're all eager to try some for yourselves.
What?
Well, certainly, my lord. With such a potent elixir, our good health is all but assured.
Indubitably. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Please stop this. Do not take any more of my blood. I'm begging. Ah! I've lost too much blood. I can barely think straight.
I suppose I might have overdone it today. You did not come cheap, Saint, so I won't have you die on me until you've at least provided your goat's worth of entertainment.
Your actions are an affront to God. My miracles are only for those in need.
Is that the only thing you know how to say? I've grown rather tired of hearing it.
I will gladly offer my blood for any other ailing slaves. But you and your guests are perfectly healthy. You are merely squandering God's gifts on yourselves.
You foolish little girl.
What?
Let me tell you something, Saint. I don't believe in your miracles.
How can you say that? After seeing that slave boy drink my blood and be healed. What more proof do you need?
It was all a show.
What?
I told him to feign being ill and cured, or I would send him to the deepest chambers of the dungeon. Even a dog will wear a cat skin if his life depends on it. So, what did you think of his performance? Impressive, no?
Why? Then why do you keep taking my blood?
I and my guest's desire is a good time. You are nothing more than an exhibit for our entertainment.
No. You're wrong. My blood does have miraculous powers. I proved it back at the village.
It hardly matters anyway. Whether you're a saint or a lowly peasant girl is inconsequential. All that matters is that you continue to play the role of a saint. The matter? Are you disappointed? Upset? You're welcome to cry. Wail and gnash your teeth like a sniveling little child. That would be entertaining in its own right. Shout at the top of your lungs that you are not a saint, that it was all an act, and beg to be set free. Who knows? Perhaps they might lose interest in you then.
I am the daughter of God. I will never claim otherwise.
I see. And nothing changes. You will continue to offer your body and spirit to my feasts.
Crap, not sure what this is. Barnier, just continue.
Okay. as another character, or still as Barnier?
I think it's still him. I'm not sure.
Why are you so insistent on remaining a saint, Morgana?
Oh wait, it's not. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Is that Mother's voice?
Nika.
What do you have to gain from handing out blessings for nothing?
It is my sacred responsibility as the daughter of God to help all those in need.
How noble of you, Morgana. How honorable to not cast aside your duty in the face of such misery.
It is the reason I was placed upon this earth.
But, tell me this. Are your offerings genuinely altruistic?
What?
Are they, Morgana?
My voice?
Morgana.
Or do you simply do it out of a desire to call yourself benevolent? When the people of your village sang your praises? When you crushed the man who accused Mother of being a charlatan? You reveled in it. I did not. There's nothing wrong with that, though. It's a perfectly normal reaction. Having pride and feeling a sense of superiority are perfectly human emotions, especially in a child as young as you. The reason you feel shame about your pride, however, is the very source of that pride, your identity as the daughter of God. Free yourself from those chains and the guilt they cause you. Go back to being an ordinary little girl. You can do that. Remove the chains and pass them on to me. No!
Oh, two of you, silly!
What an awful nightmare. Dreaming about my time at the Lord's Manor is bad enough. But go back to being an ordinary little girl? No, absolutely not. That's not an option. My whole life would become meaningless if I were to do that. Not that I could ever call myself normal with a face like this. There's nothing ordinary about me. If I were to lose my position as the daughter of God, I would be nothing but a hideous child. About a week's time, Ceren had made herself thoroughly at home at the brothel. She'd evidently found herself quite a few fans among the clientele, some of whom came specifically to see her. Most found her peculiar, hyper-energetic disposition overwhelming at first, but quickly warmed up to her. Not a single person seemed to dislike her, at least among those I came in contact with. Her second week, Ceren started branching out beyond the brothel. On her days off, she would go down to the pub and sing for the audience on a makeshift stage of tables. Her first day performing, she dragged me with her, claiming she was too nervous to go alone. So I sat in the corner as she sang. Everyone was quite surprised at how well she could sing. And they were particularly drawn to her unfamiliar melodies. Perhaps they were songs from her home country, or perhaps she had picked them up elsewhere. But regardless, her music and exotic appearance made for an enchanting performance. When it was over, the audience roared with applause. And I was convinced it was a much better choice to sing for them than me. By our third week, even Maria had begun to come around. At first, the most approval Ceren could squeeze out of Maria was an exasperated sigh at something dumb she said or something careless she did. But as her popularity grew, and with it, the customer base, Maria softened up. "Man, am I glad to have you working here," she said with a big grin, patting Ceren on the back. To me, Maria's motivation seemed rather shallow, but considering she ran the brothel in all but name, it should have come in a little surprise that she was so easily swayed by money. "4 weeks after her arrival, there was no one around who didn't know Ceren. The peacekeepers had all taken quite a liking to her as well, particularly the number 1 man, the big one whose name I had trouble remembering. Whenever he ran into her, he would say,
Avalon.
Hey there, Ceren. I'm fresh out of coin, but you want to spend the night together?
No money, no business.
Ah, don't be such a killjoy.
All the men in my life, in fact, had warmed up quite noticeably to her, including him. At meals, there was seldom a quiet moment. And there was nothing wrong with that. I should have been pleased to see everyone so merry. I should have been happy. I should have celebrated their joy. But by the time a full month had passed, I found myself avoiding Ceren at every opportunity.
Who could that be at this hour? I'm coming. Calm the hell down.
Money. Wait. Wait. Don't close the door on me.
I'm better with mornings than it is. The last thing I need to start my day with is a human noisemaker.
Now that's not very nice. I thought we were friends, Jackie. I'm here on business too, not to play around.
Christ. Fine. What business, and make it quick.
House call. Wait. You didn't even let me finish before you started closing the door.
First, you don't even do house calls. Second is past closing hours.
Yeah, you're no fun. Ugh. Maybe I'll start calling you Jackie Joke Killer. Can't you at least play along for a bit before shooting it down?
I don't mind at one being criticized. It's way too early for this shit. How'd you know? I've never been fun.
That's true. You're about as much fun as a virgin client.
What? Did you just call me?
Whee! You opened the door.
Ugh, so seriously, what are you here for? Obviously not a house call.
Oh, well, if you want, I can make it one.
Not a chance in hell! Get to the point now, before I toss into the lantern.
Now, calm down. As someone famous once might have said, every minute angry is a day off of your life.
Hey, who do you think is making me so angry?
Duh. Anyways, Maria needs some supplies acquired urgently. Looking for someplace willing to part with some lumber, free if possible.
Lumber? What for?
Lost the floorboard last night.
You did? What, did someone get a little too into it?
Oh man, you have no idea. This big old gorilla of a guy comes in, snarling like he wants to eat us alive. He starts getting it on and bangs a hole in the floor. No joke. And he doesn't stop either. All the girls are talking turns with him, cause just one's not enough to keep up. The place is howling all night long.
Oh, wow, that sounds like quite a strenuous night.
Yeah, sure would be if it really happened. Truth is, it was just an old rotten board.
I swear to God, girl. I'm never gonna get that image out of my head either.
Oh, you're blushing, Jackie. You'd never know you were a regular at a whorehouse.
I'm not a regular. You damn well know it. Why are you even coming to me to ask for help anyway? Surely you can handle a little shopping trip on your own.
Yeah, kinda figured you'd say that. Thought it wouldn't hurt to ask, though. Okay, I'm out of here then.
It's past closing hours. Said as much as myself a moment ago. Just got off work, which is visibly exhausted. Wait, it's fine, I'll take care of it. You go back and get some rest.
Hey, Jackie. Oh, Maria was totally right. If pressuring him doesn't work, pull back. Act defeated, and he'll fold quicker than that floorboard.
Damn you, Maria. Okay, so that's all you needed, right? You done here? Or was there something else?
I just got off work. I'm super crazy tired, but I fought through it and came all the way out here.
And?
So, just maybe you should be offering me a drink. Or 10.
Okay, fine, you win. It's not like you back down until you know anyway. Come on in, sit wherever. So, tell me something, Ceren. How much longer are you planning on working at the brothel?
Where'd that come from?
Just curious.
Sounds kinda like you don't want me there.
I never said that. In fact, your presence has been quite the boon. Marie's very pleased with the uptick in business.
Then why do you ask?
Because it's not a lot of work anyone should be in for any longer than necessary.
Huh?
Still struggling with money?
Actually, I don't have anything I need to pay back anymore. Now, I'm just saving up for myself.
Honorable Regent should consider getting out. Find somewhere you can put one of your other talents to use.
I don't know. I'm really overflowing with talent.
I can think of one at least. Your performances at the pub. They're always a huge hit. Singing is the most stable of careers, no? But neither is prostitution. If you were to choose, I'd say you're better off going with the one that's a bit easier on your body.
Me? A singer? Maria and the girls are so good to me though, and I'd feel awful popping off the boat after only 1 month.
You can't put yourself second to some feeling of indebtedness. It's your life and your body to take care of. It's no one's responsibility but your own. Do what you think is best for yourself, not what you think you should be doing for others. What's so funny?
For all you try to pretend otherwise, deep down, you're a real sweet guy, Jackie.
I'm just telling you what the logical thing to do is in this situation.
Most logical businessmen wouldn't try to chase off their workers. They'd work them till there's nothing left. But that's just how it is. Prostitutes are a dime a dozen. In the grand scheme of things, they're not important enough to fret about because you can replace them easy.
I suppose. But no, this brothel's different. Maria and I don't have a manager to answer to. No greedy bastard running the place, tenant working everyone to the bone. It was built by the girls, so as one of the girls yourself, I'm sure they'll respect whatever decision you make. Maria values your opinion too.
Yeah? She said the same thing when I first showed up. That it's not a job you keep for very long. I'll give it a thought.
I'm glad.
It never even occurred to me that I could make a living singing, huh? Well, actually, I don't think it ever even occurred to me to think about my future much at all. You're a good guy, Jackie, and Maria's a good boss.
We just do what anyone else would. So, I generally try not to pry, but I've been wondering, where were you before you came here?
Oh, you're really talkative today, Jackie.
I'm just in an inquisitive mood. It's been nagging at me for a while now. How low her threshold for satisfaction seems to be. I mean, out here, everyone learns to be happy with what they can get. But Ceren in particular feels a bit extreme.
You already know about how I was abducted, right?
Yeah, that I heard about. Twice, if not mistaken.
Yeah. First time was when I was real little. Though I wasn't targeted. It was during a raid. Couple of bandits busted in, killed my mom and dad as I watched. They spared me, luckily, sold me off to work in the field somewhere as a slave instead. And one day, while I was out on a supply run, I got swiped up and sold off again. Wasn't until about 2 years back when I started working as a prostitute. Was in a different city for a while. Sit up here. And that about covers it. Oh, what's wrong, Jackie?
I just wasn't expecting something quite so bleak. I never guessed how she acted.
Well, pretty much everyone in the slums has their own sad story, don't they? Some more than others, maybe. Luckily, I never had a bad master. Everyone was really nice. I always had food and a place to sleep. So, I've never felt like I had it bad.
I think it more than qualifies as having it bad.
Oh?
Had you never felt like you got the short end of the stick?
I don't even know what the stick looks like. Never mind which end is the shorter one.
Well, I'll tell you. It's the one you were given. Your parents were murdered, life suddenly turned upside down, some strange man decided you weren't worth this much money, selling you into slavery. You should be furious. You think you'd be happy right now, but let me tell you this. There's not a damn scrap of happiness to be found down here at the bottom of the ladder. It's not until your fear rungs up when you're not living on scraps and treated like garbage. Do you find anything resembling real happiness?
I don't know about that. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm enjoying myself, I'm happy. Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor or hungry or what.
Sorry for losing my cool like that. Some of my places sell what you are and aren't allowed to be happy about.
You wanna climb higher up the ladder, Jackie?
Can't imagine there's anyone who doesn't. Except you just told me you were satisfied right where you are. So I guess that proves me wrong. I can't tell you that me and the gang are thoroughly putting up with status quo. We hold on well enough for the time being because we're young and healthy, but here in the slums, it's only worth so much.
Honestly, I can't even think more than a few minutes ahead, so I've never really been concerned about my future. But I think the future you guys are shooting for sounds pretty great. I hope you succeed in creating your utopia.
We'll go so far as to call it that.
That's basically what it is, though, right? You're trying to make the world a place where everyone's equal. Where everyone's got plenty of money and can go see a doctor when they get sick. Where no one starves to death or gets sold into slavery, right? Sounds pretty sweet. I am rooting for you.
The girls are hardly so noble.
Say what?
Nothing. I agree, that would be a nice world to live in. And dissatisfaction doesn't arise from concern for the world or others. I'm hardly so selfish. Selfless.
Oh, right. I just remembered something super duper important, Jackie.
And that is?
It's almost midsummer, which means festival time! Woohoo!
Oh, right. That is happening, isn't it?
I wanna go!
What's stopping you? Was that Ceren had quite crashed at?
What happened? Wrong answer! Learn to read between the lines, Jackie! I want to go. I want to go with everyone.
That's not what I expected her to say.
Bother all the girls at the brothel. You're a peacekeeper, bro. Get everyone together. Enjoy the festivity. Woohoo!
This seems like a bit too large of a group.
Okay, then we can limit it to just the cool people. Either way.
You know, that might not be such a bad idea.
In the world ending! I didn't expect you to say yes so quickly. Whee!
Wanna say that one more time, girlie?
I was sure you would get all huffy and puffy and fight me all over for it for at least half an hour. A bunch of slum dwellers going into the city proper, if only asking for misery. Unless you enjoy being treated like rats, you would be better off celebrating at the pub with people you know. And on and on and on and on and on.
So she thinks it sounds like? I won't pretend I'm thrilled about the idea, but I also never had taken her to a festival before. So I thought it might be worth considering. You mean Morgs? Oh wait, I think that's a typo. I think that's your line.
Oh, you mean Morgs then, Jackie?
Morgs? Morgana would never speak to me again if I recorded that. Yes, Morgana.
It seems to me like you're especially nice to her, Jackie. You got a crush on her or something? You fallen head over heels for her?
Excuse me? Who in the right mind would fall for a child that young?
You can't deny you care about her, though. You wouldn't do as much as you do for her if you didn't.
I never said I didn't care for her. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have anyone else. So someone gotta look out after her.
Oh, so she's like a little sister to you.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't see me that way either. Yeah, I think you hit it right on the nose there. Imagine this is about what it would be like if I had a sister.
Anyway, Morgs mean a lot to you. That much is obvious to anyone. So, how about you ask her if she wants to come to the festival?
You live with her. It would be much simpler if you did it.
She kind of been keeping her distance lately.
Oh? Did something happen between you two?
And I can think of. Maybe she feels like when I showed up, I invaded her territory. And she doesn't like me because she doesn't feel as much as at home anymore.
So she's being sulky. I didn't realize she was capable of getting moody.
That's being super superficial, you know. Sure, she can be pretty tough not to crack. But she is an 11-year-old girl. She gets happy and sad and upset, just anyone else.
As of my, so we can't envision it.
So, you ask her to come, Jackie. Put your heart and soul into it. You get her here and we'll all have fun at the festival and it'll be smooth, everything out between me and her. Yee!
Putting my heart and soul into it might be counterproductive. But sure, I'll see if she's interested. We go to apply her ointment today.
Thanks a bunch! Well, I gotta get back. Catch you later, Jackie!
Take care.
Yay!
Morgana, sulking and avoiding Ceren. Now that's an unexpected development. Or maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. Anyway, I should head out and take care of business.
Excuse me? No, absolutely not.
You could at least pretend to consider the offer.
It's not even worth dignifying with an act. Why would you even think inviting me was a good idea anyway?
Seems perfectly reasonable to me. There's no harm in changing things up once in a while. Here's a little break from spending every day in this depressing little graveyard.
The very prospect of attending a festival is considerably more depressing.
Come on, it could be fun. Don't dismiss it without...
Look at my face. Surely you're not so foolish as to not realize it would mean exposing myself, my face, to heavens know how many strangers.
You're right, I'm not. There's so many people there, and I'll be caught up in the festivities. No one's gonna bother stopping to scrutinize some random girl's face. So you like to get significantly less attention in such a crowd. Like to say, the best place to hide a leaf is in the forest. Of course, I don't think you should be afraid to go out any day, festival or not. As far as I'm concerned, there's no reason for you to hide your face at all.
That's easy for you to say.
It's not my intention. I understand how significant an issue it is for you. But this festival is a once-in-a-year thing, and...
Where is this even coming from anyway? What possessed you to suddenly ask me to the festival?
Well, you know.
I don't know.
It was Ceren's idea.
What? Ceren's idea?
She dropped by this morning, and after making quite the racket, she brought up the upcoming festival.
So, you're saying you're inviting me because Ceren asked you to?
Well, I mean, the biggest reason is because we weren't in any condition to participate in an event like this the last couple of years, so I wanted you to experience it this year.
Enough, please. This is all for Ceren, isn't it?
What?
She's concerned because I haven't been speaking with her much lately, right?
Oh, yeah, she is, but that's not why I...
Okay. I'll go.
Really?
Yes, for Ceren. I feel guilty knowing I've caused her so much distress. I'm dead weight at the brothel as it is. The last thing I want is to make things even worse by being a source of worry. So I'll go to the festival.
Morgana, I don't think anyone wants you to go out with some sense of obligation.
If that's all, then go. You're done applying the ointment, aren't you?
Morgana, please.
Go.
What's gotten to you? Why are you so upset?
I'm not upset. Now, please, go away.
Beg to differ. Okay, I'll leave. Just remember, the festival's there for you to enjoy it. Alright? I'll remind you when the day draws closer. I definitely went about that the wrong way, huh? I hope your mood would improve by the time the festival came around. Unsurprisingly, my hopes wasn't enough to change anything. Morgana remained distant. She always been a sullen, aloof girl, but when she was really upset, she completely closed herself off. Day after awkward day crawled by, and I soon began to wonder if inviting her had been a mistake. After all that, I couldn't just march up to her and say, "Never mind, we're not going," so I was left to endure a long, uncomfortable week until the day the Midsummer Festival commenced. We'll stop here for night, hopefully when no one else is back around.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun.
The festival seems pretty fun without spoiling.
Oh.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I
Played
kinda
this one
do.
before.
Oh, I'm so excited now. Everyone was so amazing. Oh my god, I was so enjoying everybody's accents and
Likewise with you and Ceren, bring all the energy.
oh yeah, you guys. We were just like little sidekicks. I'm the sidekick. No, everybody. I'm just a little like here. I'm just so grateful you guys are here and so late at night.
I have mixed feelings about using the raspy voice for Morgana. I feel like I kind of regret it now, but I'm not sure.
How so? I think it works.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Does
it works
it?
quite fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
considering what
like
she's
it.
been through, I don't think she's gonna come out that
Yeah.
unscathed.
I just want to make sure it's clear because I feel like in the recording I have too much of a vocal fry. I'm not sure.
I mean, I can send you pretty well, so.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to bed. Have a good night, you
All right.
guys.
Good night,
Good night to
everyone.
y'all.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye. Bye.
Bye.